Craig here from Your Tech. What reasons are there to actually build your own gaming PC? We recently did a video on pre-builts versus building your own gaming PC and the kind of value you get, but what else is there to actually make you want to build your own gaming PC? The first reason is the one that I've literally just mentioned, which is value. You are almost always going to get better value building your own gaming PC versus buying one. No matter how close a pre-built gets, it will very rarely ever beat the value of building your own gaming PC. And if you are willing to use used parts, this becomes an absolute fact. You can get some absolutely amazing deals from using used hardware. Though please be careful, because I have noticed a very weird trend with places like CEX and eBay where modern used parts are more expensive than buying the part new. And this isn't like you can't get hold of the part new. Like, they're readily available, and yet they're more expensive on CEX and eBay. It makes no sense whatsoever. Check the prices, shop smart, and you will always get much better value building your own gaming PC compared to buying one. Point number 2, customization. When you're building your own gaming PC, you are not restricted by what parts you can buy and what parts you can use. The only restriction you have is that the components are compatible with one another, which is fairly easy to work out after doing a little bit of research. But there are other things around customization that makes it so good when building your own gaming PC. Not only do you get to choose your own parts, which means you have an idea of what kind of aesthetic you want for your build. And yes, you are probably going to spend a lot more money building an aesthetic themed gaming PC than you would be min-maxing performance, but that's a choice. You can choose whether to have an aesthetic build, or you can choose to min-max your performance. You can look on the used market. You can absolutely penny pinch and get yourself where you are maximizing your performance for how much you've spent, which is awesome. This customization also means you are much less likely to get scammed. Building a gaming PC, you choose what goes in it. When you're buying a pre-built, you're either buying one off the shelf, which has usually got corners cut, usually a lackluster PSU and a lackluster motherboard. And whilst a motherboard doesn't always affect performance, it can. If you have a motherboard that's got lackluster power delivery, that doesn't support overclocking your RAM, you are genuinely leaving performance on the table, which is a real shame. And then you've got the other pre-builts, which are people that are essentially rebuilding computers from used hardware and selling them on at a massive margin. Bedrock Computers is the website that comes to mind. These are straight up scam artists in my mind. The amount they charge for a PC is ridiculous for the parts that are in it. Something of this caliber from the Project PC is over £600 on their website, which is absolutely shocking. And this has more storage and a better power supply. Building a gaming PC and being able to customize it means you get exactly what you want and exactly what you pay for. And to be honest, in my opinion, that is the biggest plus point for building versus buying. The next point is the learning experience. Now, this is a huge learning curve. Building a gaming PC is not just learning about how the parts go together. When you're choosing what parts to use, you are learning then and there how things work. You're learning what CPUs go with what motherboards. You're learning where the sweet spot is for RAM timings and RAM speed. You're learning what graphics card pairs well with your CPU. And this is a thoroughly enjoyable experience, at least in my opinion. And that learning curve keeps going after you've built the gaming PC, because then you're learning about chipset drivers, software, what games launchers to use, graphics drivers, how you can set your PC up to have maximum performance for what you've got, how you can customize your gaming PC to exactly how you want to use it, whether you go with Windows or you go with Linux, so that you've got a much more customizable experience. The learning curve for PCs is endless, and it's one of my favorite things about it. There is always something to learn when getting into PC gaming or getting into technology and PCs in general. Even the BIOS is a learning curve. You've built your PC and you're not getting the performance you want. I need to enable XMP or Expo. I need to enable resizable bar and above 4G decoding. And then you've got the overclocking rabbit hole that you can go down after that as well. This next one ties in a little bit with all of the ones that I've already mentioned, but performance. You are almost always going to be getting better performance for your money from building your own. And one of the main reasons for that is value. In the video that I made of pre-builts versus building your own when it came to value, for the exact same price as a lot of them gaming PCs I looked at, you could get, for the same money, a better CPU, better motherboard, more storage, and a tier up on the graphics card. And that wasn't even using used parts. If you min-max your budget, the amount that you can gain in performance is absolutely immense. These are not small upgrades that won't give much performance. If you buy a pre-built, you may get good 1080p performance. If you build it yourself, you're probably going to get very good 1440p performance. That is a massive jump for the exact same amount of money. And don't take my word for it. Load up a website with a pre-built gaming PC on it. Check the parts in PC Part Picker, check for the prices of used hardware for the same things, and see how much money not only can you save, but see what you can upgrade and how much better your bang for buck will be from building your own. And if you shop smart, not only will you be getting better performance, you'll be getting a more stable system. Like I've already mentioned, a smart builder will never use a cheap power supply, will never use the absolute bottom barrel of the motherboard unless they absolutely have to. Your motherboard can matter. Having memory overclocking, having decent power delivery, these things can matter, especially when you're looking at PCs that are £750 or more. And the next point is peace of mind. Now, a lot of this comes from the warranty. Individual warranties for parts are usually much better than the warranty you'll get with a pre-built. You are building your PC out of the parts you've selected. Them individual parts outside of the used market have their own warranty, which oftentimes is much better than any kind of warranty you're going to get with a pre-built. For example, Corsair have models of PSUs that have a 10-year warranty. Seasonic have some models that have a massive 12-year warranty. 12 years. And what's even better, if you are on the used market, some of these are transferable, which is amazing. Most graphics cards that I've looked at have a 3-year warranty. Most CPUs have a 3 to 5 year warranty. You have such better peace of mind building your own because each warranty for each individual part is so much better than the standard year warranty that you usually get with a pre-built. You can pay more on that pre-built and get an extended warranty if that's what you want. And don't get me wrong, if that's what you want to do and you don't want to build your own gaming PC, that's fine. Please remember, on the used market though, you will not get this warranty. Most warranties aren't transferable, some are, and most of them warranties will stipulate that the component is in factory condition, which when you're buying on the used market is unlikely. The only real tangent to this is if you're buying from CEX, you get a 5-year warranty on all electronics. Though be careful, because like I mentioned before, the prices cannot always be great, especially with modern hardware. Sometimes it's more expensive to buy from CEX than it is to buy new, which is fucking ridiculous. And the last one is community. Now, you get a portion of this whether you build or buy, it doesn't really matter, but there is an astounding amount of resources and amount of people out there that love helping folk when it comes to building a gaming PC. You're gonna get a lot of different information when it comes to part selection if you're gonna outsource it to a community. Everyone's got their own opinions and stuff like that, but when it comes to building it, the actual physical building it, if you're struggling with something and you post on Discord, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever other social medias there are out there, you can almost guarantee somebody will post something that is incredibly helpful. And if not, you still have the YouTube community. You still have TikTok community. If you search a problem on YouTube, you will almost always find a video that will explain or show how to fix that problem. And that resource and that community is absolutely second to none. Absolutely anyone can build a gaming PC at this point in time because there is so much out there to help you. You will never be short of resources when learning, building, and using a gaming PC, and you can absolutely guarantee that. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth building your own gaming PC, or would you rather buy a pre-built? If you do enjoy building gaming PCs, is there anything that I missed as a really good reason to build your own? Let me know down below in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear it. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you think I'm a knobhead, give me a thumbs down. And hopefully, I will see you on the next one. Bye.